How are you? How's tricks? It's been a while. Feels like it's been a while. Feels like it's been forever. I don't know why. So I'm feeling very much like this, actually. I like the depiction of the hermit in this deck. I think it's rather accurate. So, Virgo. You've been silent, sort of. Been busy, thinking ahead, like way ahead. 5-10 years ahead. Where am I going to be in 5 to 10 years? I don't want to be at work all the time. I want to go out. I want to do things. I want to fulfill my bucket list. I want to start a new life adventure. Oh, but I can't. I have obligations and self-imposed obstacles. What kind of Virgo would I be if I broke from the norm and things that I'm already used to? A routine is important to me. You can't just tell me to loosen up. I've got work to do. That's what you're fluctuating between. All the work you need to do and all the freedom that you're craving at the same time. And you're all like wondering where this burst of energy is coming from. Like this inspiration that you have all of a sudden to do something completely different. Something that you're not used to anymore. Not anymore, sorry. Something that you're just not used to. All the things that you put off, basically. And all of a sudden you have all these plans and you don't know where to start because you need to organize. You need to put things in order. Like all the time. All the time. And when it comes to juggling all these projects or extracurricular activities that you really want to do, you're finding it so hard to, wrap your schedule around these things. How can you be accomplished with these things if you don't have the time to think about how to plan in advance? Yeah, we see this. We see that you're, as usual, trying to impose structure to everything. We also see how, no, I can't say that, but I guess everyone around you is going to acknowledge that you're going through something at this time, and even you can't put your finger on it. Even you don't know where these feelings are coming from. But what you do know is that you need a change. You need to change and work up your routine. You need to break free from this stagnation that's been going on, all at the same time recognizing how important it is to still have a good work-life balance so that you can achieve those long-term goals that you've already set that have just been brewing in the back of your mind. You want to become more financially stable. You want to reach a point where you can become independent financially and not have to work all the time. But this is well into the future. You'll work while you still can. You'll work as long as you love what you do. You have no problem doing this whatsoever. You'll do what it takes. You'll move cities. You'll move countries. You'll move companies. It doesn't matter as long as you get to your end goal. But you're also fearful of trying out new things. You've made a list of all the things you want to do. From 1 to 100. From A to Z. Yeah, most likely in alphabetical order. You've probably set certain hours in the week to each activity. Like I'll spend 2 hours reading this book, and I'll spend 4 hours organizing a schedule for the coming week, and I'll spend maybe like 5 hours at the gym. I still have to see this person and that person. Maybe I can pencil them in on Thursday. But when it comes to other interests that you have that take more time, that need more dedication, that's when you get thrown off. That's when you stop to look and wonder. It's like every time, you're about to do something and then you stop yourself. You're like, oh yeah, but no, I can't do that. I can't do that. I have to go to bed early tonight. You've probably tried to make a promise to yourself to be more spontaneous. You just can't do it though. Like you've told other people around you, like, yeah, I'm going to be the yes man. I'm going to be the yes girl this month. Like, bring it on, bring it on. Let's try something new. And then every time that opportunity comes up, you take a step back. You start to analyze everything, thinking, yeah, but is it really good for me in the end? Is it? Coming up with counter arguments, things to support your doubts and your fears and your insecurities. And I mean, at the end of the day, it all comes back to this Temperance card here. Others around you are going to spend so much time trying to convince you that it's all a matter of balance in the end. Everyone is going to try to sit you down and say, hey, listen, if you really want to do this, there's nothing in this world that can stop you. All you need to do is set your mind to it. Use that vigilant attitude, that rigorous, I need to structure everything, and structure that, impose it onto all the extracurricular activities that you want to engage in. Why not? Use your logic to your advantage instead of, looking at things from a very bleak perspective, which sometimes you confuse for responsibility. Meaning, well, I'm just being a responsible adult at the end of the day. I'm just looking out for what's in the best interest. I can't afford to do this or that right now. What if I get hurt? But, no, Virgo. That's not going to happen to you. That's not, because you can be very much like this emperor when you want. I mean, you are very much like this emperor inwardly. But what you need to do this time around is apply it to the external world. Apply it to things that you don't even see coming yet. Be a bit daring. Put yourself out there. And realize that if you apply your logic to things in a different manner, that doesn't make it any less logical whatsoever. It doesn't. You're still being logical at the end of the day. You're just utilizing your skills creatively. And maybe that's your challenge this month, is to apply what you're already good at doing, organizing, in a way that will allow you to incorporate all the different activities you've been putting off for far too long. All the different activities that you need to remind yourself of, the desires that you want to pursue. You want to paint? Paint. You want to sing? Sing. You want to produce something? Do it. Don't spend too much time thinking about whether or not it's a good idea. Just do it. Do it. This moon card, though, the moon has a very strong influence on you, perhaps. It can be affecting your morale. You can get a little bit oversensitive and emotional, and that's when you start to wonder again if you should rather just play it safe. But you can't play it safe forever, Virgo. See what this insecurity is about with this moon card. We're dealing with manifestation. We're dealing with your desires here, like what goes on in your mind. That which you refuse to vocalize, that which you refuse to admit until you're certain you want it to actually manifest in the real world. You're afraid of this abundance in emotion that you're experiencing right now. You're afraid that your emotions are misleading you. I wouldn't blame you if that were the case. I would be cautious of that. I would get a hold of myself in that situation. Balance. Compromise. That's what you need to do. Balance and compromise. Find a good flow. Find a flow that works for you. Find a flow that does not defy your logic, your own personal physics. Find a flow you're comfortable going to bed with, that you're comfortable waking up to the next morning. Even if it means waking up a little bit earlier than usual to fit in that artistic craving you have right now, which you've been neglecting. Ooh, I like this. This makes me stop and wonder if you have someone on your mind This also makes me stop to wonder whether or not your time management issues now, if this hits home with anyone, your time management restrictions right now are asking you to either prioritize that extra hour or two at the gym versus the potential to spend more time with this person. However, what you don't see is that when you pursue what makes you excited, when you pursue what really gets your heart beating, and I'm not talking about a person here, I'm talking about the things that really drive us and motivate us to become better people. When you pursue that, Virgo, you open yourself up to love. You become a lot more attractive to the people around you. People stop looking at you as though you are a robotic machine that's just good at calculating 1 plus 1 and think of you as a human again, because you are human. If you embrace that creative, spiritual side of you, you will grow to become so attractive to this person. And then you'll find yourself not needing to necessarily compromise with your time because they will be there. You'll find that it comes so easy to you to get up in the morning, get whatever it is that you need to get done, go to work, go to the gym, come back, oh, dinner's made. And that's what we mean here by the Two of Pentacles. It's, juggling between different tasks and not having to pick one over the other. What we mean by temperance. You don't have to prioritize when you can simply divide your time up differently. Rearrange your schedule as opposed to completely break it down and start from scratch. Rearrange it. Move some things around and see how that works for you. Okay. I will try now to draw some cards for your love life, because that's what I've been doing this month, splitting up the readings between general and love. Woo! Okay, all right. Virgo in love. What do we have for Virgo in love? Oh, you're stalling. If you're experiencing any hurdles right now, you're fully responsible for this, Virgo. Oh, you know it. And you feel guilty for this. You do. You're all like, it's totally fault. It's totally fault for letting this person pass me by. And again, we're talking about this really strange effect that you be experiencing right now. Like things are beyond your control. But I'm saying that you're stalling because we have the Chariot in reverse here. And this is about your love life here. And this person knows that it's all on you. And this person attributes everything that's going on to excuses that you're giving. Like, oh yeah, they keep coming up. They keep giving excuses as to why they don't have time, why they can't see me. Commitment so much. This person is great for you. And that's kind of why you're running away. That's kind of why you're imposing this delay, isn't it? You want some more time to think about things. You're also trying to look for excuses why it won't work. But hey, you can't run away from the inevitable. If you two are meant to be, then you two are meant to be. And this person has no frickin' idea, by the way, that you're thinking about them. No idea. They're just they think you're disinterested right now. They're starting to lose hope, and we don't want that, Virgo. We don't want to take all the time in the world. We need to act fast. This is quick energy that comes and goes very, very fast. So, with this Fool card here, this Fool card is encouraging you to break free. This Fool card is encouraging you to be young again. Doesn't matter how old you are, be young again. And trust that, if you stop imposing an explanation to things, go with it. Or, if you're questioning whether or not you can even do this, you can. You really, really can. You have what it takes. Oh, no. Okay. Why do you feel so helpless, Virgo, when it comes to this love thing? whatever it is. It can be a fling. It can be a crush. I'm getting crush. That's what I'm getting. Crush. Secret crush. Yeah, actually, secret crush. Maybe that's why I got the sensation that this person doesn't know. Nothing's coming out. I want to clarify this Eight of Swords. I want to understand where this feeling of helplessness comes from. No. That was just a slip. But that also tells me it's a really long story, isn't it? It's like you saying it's not even worth it. Why would you even ask? No. We can't. We have to stick to our logic, our order, our knowledge. I am a robot. I don't know how to do it any other way. I'm sorry. Don't know where that came from. If we try, no! Chaos! No! We have to be in control. Right now, we don't feel like we're in control. And if we don't feel like we're in control, like here, yeah, we're gonna fall out of this balcony, this window ledge here, we're gonna fall, and no. So we're gonna play it safe. No. How about no? How about we do this for once? With this King of Wands, I'm getting the impression that you need to spend more time with some fire signs who can teach you how to be more spontaneous and daring. And they can teach you how to channel passion in ways that you haven't explored yet. A Sagittarius would be great for that. It's just a recommendation. Ooh, you need this. With this Justice card, I'm getting this sensation that you need a taste of your own medicine, okay? And that's so strange for me to say. What I mean by this is that when you cower away, when you feel like you don't have the courage and what it takes to do something different, you spend so much time isolating yourself from the rest of the world. And that's when people start to wonder whether or not you even care about them, whether or not you want to include them in your life, whether or not they are disturbing you every time they reach out to you. When in reality, you're the one who's withdrawing because you are afraid to say something that might bother them. You're afraid to do something unconventional and then not know how to react to their reaction. But you can't live your life based on a fear of reactions that haven't even happened yet. So when I say you need a taste of your own medicine, it's that try to put yourself in their shoes. What if they were the ones doing that? But without the knowledge that I have right now, that you do it because you want to save them from the pain of your own chaotic mind and not necessarily knowing how you want to pursue things. And unless you're sure of the direction you want to take, you wouldn't want to, put them in a position where you might change your mind or something like that. So you're waiting for the day where you make up your mind on how to move forward. But if you keep waiting and if you keep making them wait, they're just going to get hurt. They're going to get hurt. Put yourself in their shoes. They're just wondering. They don't have this insight. They don't have this insight that you're doing it to protect them from the unknown. These people, whoever this is, doesn't care about the unknown. I get this feeling this person's a fire sign. Fire sign or an air sign, so quick thinker, quick actor as well. So hurry up, Virgo. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, why? What I have for you. Bye, Virgo.